Hey guys, so I'm sure you know what I'm already making for Sunday's dinner. I was gonna do this yesterday, but I think I already explained that I decided to do it today. We had my son's show early on today, and then we do unfortunately have a wake to go to. But I wanted to do this and let this cook for about 2.5 hours. I should be ready when we get back. It is kind of late. It is 4:56, and I'm using a recipe from this cookbook that I got many years ago. The Complete Irish Pub Cookbook. And I think I got this. Hold on, let me fix this. I do know that eating rice with this is like not normal. Well, not the usual, but we eat rice with everything. So that's why I'm having rice. You don't have to, you can have it with bread or just on its own. So I'm just cutting it into chunks like that. And then I'm going to use a Ziploc bag and coat it with flour and seasoning. Okay. I read the recipe wrong. I want it chopped, so I'm going to change the way I'm cutting it. The recipe didn't call for garlic, but I'm adding 1 clove of garlic to it because I do like the way garlic tastes. You don't have to. I'm gonna go outside and get a few springs of thyme in about 5 minutes because I do want to get the beets boiling. I have to clean them. I just cut them, so I just want to rinse it off. So I'll be doing a few voiceovers throughout this video, but When I went out here, this is where I had the pots. I didn't move them to the little deck in the back. Some of them actually died, so that was disappointing. But honestly, at this point, whatever's growing in the garden is going to be, that's it. And then we're worried about next year gardening, doing something totally different in beds. I removed about half a cup of fat from the stew. I always remove the fat from soups and stews. I try to get the most as possible. If you want, the next day, if you have leftovers, it's going to be so much easier to just skim off all the fats because they become solidified. But you can just keep it on a simmering heat and just skim off the top. It always helps the stews or the soups have a clearer, to be clearer, and also to have a clearer taste, if that makes sense. So this was Sunday's dinner, Irish stew, really simple recipe for one of my cookbooks. I plan on using my cookbooks a lot because I really have so many of them. They have such great recipes that I really have to start cooking. Also, I know I didn't mention a few videos back, I was going to get back into posting on my blog and also writing more in the description as far as recipes, but it's just been a lot, and I'm still trying to just do things with the kids for the summer, and slowly we're getting back into school stuff because sports have started. Hey guys, it's Monday morning and I finally got my package, supposed to be delivered yesterday. Home Chef. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday, so I'm a little apprehensive on the quality. Though I did speak to a representative this morning, they reassured me it would be okay. Because I think it has, what are those ices called? My God, I'm drawing a blank. Black ice. But let's see, I'm gonna open it really fast and then I have to head out. These are the recipes. Let me organize everything and show it to you really quick. Let me turn on the light. The lighting is a little off. So everything looks okay. I'm gonna, try it this week, possibly for like 2 weeks, because some, dishes will be better than others, just to give it a try. The meat's still kind of frozen. I'm going to put it inside the freezer right now and put this in the refrigerator. So I got the family meal. So it's each bag is 4 servings. So it's 16 servings. Sorry, the kids were loud. So 8 servings per meal. I did it because it came with this little toy that I want to get my daughter, the promotion. So it's a Peppa Pig toy. And these are the meals. I'm talking quick because I do have to be out of here. Chicken Vesuvio with herb potatoes and green beans, and then I got the cheddar bacon ranch turkey quesadilla. So I think today I'm going to do the quesadilla. So I'm going to actually put that in the refrigerator and everything, and the other meat will go in the freezer. I took a drive into Brooklyn with my 2 younger boys and my daughter, and that literally took the whole day because we left around 11 a.m. and didn't get back to like after 5 o'clock. But it was a nice drive to do with the kids. Just a long drive, especially when you're in New York City traffic. So it is Monday, 5:48 in the evening. This is an express meal from the Home Chef. I know I showed you guys earlier before I left. So I am going to get started on everything really fast. I'm sorry, my daughter's yelling. The girl just got in the house. She's yelling for her dad, who just walked in as well. So I'm going to follow the directions, which are on this side, and start cooking everything up, and I will give you my reviews, and I'll show you a little bit of, while I'm cooking it as well, and give you my reviews on how easy it was and how it tastes, and if it tastes fresh or not as well. So these are the quesadilla. It's supposed to serve 8. Inside are 2 big tortillas, so altogether is 8 tortillas. This is bacon bites. I just dropped something. Bacon bites, ranch seasoning. 2 of those, just organizing. A lot of cheese, a lot of cheddar. Salsa, sour cream, and more cheddar, black beans, and the green onions. So I'm gonna cut up the green onions. The white bits, the white parts of the green onions, we're gonna saute along with the ground beef as well as so let's see, it's 5:54. It's supposed to be an express meal, less than 20 minutes to cook everything. I have the oven already preheated. I cut the green onions and everything is basically already portioned out, so it should be fast. This is my first meal from Home Chef that I'm making, and it was really simple and easy to make. The kids liked it, so I was really happy about that, and it was actually quite fast as well. I think it maybe altogether might have took me a little more than 30 minutes, but everybody enjoyed it. So this was the turkey bacon ranch quesadillas. Thank you, Zeus, for moving. Hey guys, it's Tuesday and we decided to take a drive out to a local farm to do U-pick. We got some tomatoes, jalapenos, and bell peppers with my sister and her kids. Then we came back to the house and cooked up a dinner. We did the Home Chef meal, which was the chicken breast. Honestly, was not our favorite. Even my sister said it was not to our liking. She made a fried rice, which came out good. The potatoes and string beans were not bad, but not that it tasted awful, but honestly, I wouldn't pick this meal again. So I just wanted to show you the stuff we got from picking vegetables today. We live by a lot of U-pick farms out east. You know, I have tomatoes growing, but my jalapenos, I've only had like a few, which I have to show you in a clip that I recorded in June where I picked the potatoes and the jalapenos that grew right before I went to Florida, and then everything kind of died. But anyway, so I don't have any bell peppers, so we got tons of bell peppers, jalapenos, and a few tomatoes. I actually had doubled, but me and my sister split everything, so she took half of everything home as well. And this is the stuff I have from mine, and I have a few more tomatoes to pick tomorrow. So for dinner today, I'm doing chicken meatballs, something really simple and nothing really fancy. Or guys, the guacamole is mine's and the baby's. Anyway, so I'm just gonna start cooking. I will show you the finished product. So I've used a very small pot for the meatballs. I don't know why I always do this stuff. But anyways, the meatballs are done. They've been cooking on low heat for about an hour. I'm gonna keep it on the lowest setting for a little longer, but I am gonna serve my daughter now. Chicken meatballs for dinner for Wednesday. You see the creepy pirate? The pirate? Yay. Look at the creepy pirate. Yay. Are you driving the animals? Yeah. On the fire truck? Yay. Okay. Go. Don't be scared. Come on. Here, let me help you. Gimme. Not scary.
Give me go closer.
Okay.
I want to go to the big one.
Okay. Well, come. Then let's go here. Dave, you're dropping them outside.
Don't pet animals.
Yeah, you just fit
All
the
right.
fence.
I know, it's so cute. Let's go see the horses. Oh, there's another cow down there.
You just walk through that shit.
Let me see that. So we got out the house today. Instead of being cooped up, we went to a local farm just to walk around and feed the animals. And for dinner, because I didn't cook, I got my two younger kids, the McDonald Land meal. I'm not sure if you guys heard of it, but it consists of this shake, which I tried, that tastes like cotton candy, and chicken nuggets and fries. The shake was awful, but they loved it. Hey guys, it's Friday. I didn't cook yesterday. Today I'm doing something different. I'm going to make Mexican rice, but I'm going to bake it in the oven. I've been watching a few cook videos and I see people doing rice in the oven, which I've never done before. So I am doing a basic Mexican tomato base recipe. I know my nails are horrible. I need a manicure, but I was also cutting with my daughter with markers earlier, so it's dirty and playing with Play-Doh. No, I just did this. So I added cumin, coriander, paprika. I'm going to do a little bit of the chili powder. There's olive oil in here as well. 1 chicken bouillon cube. Oregano. Excuse me. My nose is actually burning from those peppers. And I touched my face by accident. And usually that doesn't happen. I usually do not burn my face, but my face is on fire, my nostrils, and my skin. The water I added was hot water because I am trying to dissolve the bouillon cube and the green seasoning. I'm gonna let this sit for like 5 minutes because I want to. So I made the Mexican rice in the oven, which was different. It came out really spicy. So I put the rest of it in freezer bags and froze it. And I plan on using it for enchiladas in the future, probably with something bland to take out the spice and the seasonings. And then to go with that, I did jerk chicken wings. I'm doing a voiceover because there was just a lot of noise in my house at that time. And I realized the quality of the sound was not good. Either way, my sons had friends over that day as well. And I realized I never even recorded the meal. So I was going to grill this originally, but I wanted bacon the wings in the oven. Yeah, I feel like my house is the hangout spot in the summer, which is okay because I know my kids are home. But sometimes when I try to record, I feel awkward. I don't want them to see me recording. It would be really cringy. So yeah, so this was dinner for Friday, the Mexican rice and the jerk chicken. I just used the jerk chicken. I wound up not using this jerk sauce, which I'm probably going to use before summer's over because we really haven't grilled this much this summer. You know, I just feel like we're always so busy, which is such an excuse because sometimes we all really have to just slow down. I mean, what was the point of doing the backyard over if we were never going to enjoy it? So, yeah, I told my husband we really have to start grilling and just enjoying and taking advantage of the house that we have, the home that we have. But yeah, so I didn't use that. The chicken was great, but like I said, the rice was just really spicy. I used the jalapenos that we got from the U-Pick the other day, and I used 2 of them because sometimes I find jalapenos to be really on the mild side, but no, these were super hot. So like I said, I'm going to use that rice for something else in the future. So just a thought, I feel like a lot of people, they think of grilling and they automatically think of summer, and it's so like subjected just to be a summer thing. But we can grill in fall, especially fall. It's just so beautiful and mild out. Also in spring. Hey guys, today's Saturday and I decided to cut up the vegetables we got on Tuesday. They've been sitting on my counter since then. I've used a few. So I just did the bell peppers. I washed them the other day. They've been airing out on the counter. Now I just cut them into irregular shapes. Basically, I guess I chopped them. And I took the seeds out. So I'm going to put these in the freezer just like this. And when it's frozen, probably in 2 hours or so, I put them into freezer Ziploc bags and label it bags. You know what? It might be the 16th. I had to think about that. So if you want, you can blanch the tomatoes, which is just boiling it in very hot water. No salt. Or you could do like a little pinch of salt, but really not salted water. And just blanch it for a minute or 2. Take it out, put it in cold water, and peel off the skin and take the seeds out. I'm just not going to do none of that. I'm just cutting the imperfections out and chopping it, and I'm going to put it in the freezer on a tray and then put them in labeled Ziploc bags, freezer Ziploc bags. Since I still have tomatoes in my garden growing, which I do have to water because I feel like I've been neglecting it this year because I'm just disappointed in how it looks, but I do have to take care of it. But anyways, if you do freeze your tomatoes, what you could do is use them for future stews, rice and beans, or anything that you would, cook tomatoes with. Any dish that calls for tomatoes is what I'm trying to say. So this would, help you use them in the winter months. Some of these are from my garden. Some of these are from what we picked on Tuesday. And I know they look great to have in a salad or with cheese, but I am freezing them, like I said, because I still have tomatoes growing in my garden, so I don't want these to rot. So rather than them spoiling, I'd just rather freeze them and put them away. And if you're wondering, I did wash these the other day. They sat on my counter since then, and today's Saturday, and I have been using them as well with the bell peppers too. And the jalapenos, by the way, I did not cut. I washed. They dried out on the counter, and I just labeled and put them in a bag. I'm only cutting the tomatoes and bell peppers. And these are about 3, possibly 4 different types of tomatoes, which is fine. Doesn't matter, especially when you're cooking them. This is great to use in stews, chilies. So just want to try to spread them out evenly. And then I'm just going to place them in the freezer. And these I might, instead of doing like the 2 big gallon bags, I think those are gallon bags, I might do quarter. We'll see. Because I'm never going to use that much tomatoes, so I kind of want them portioned. This is my plate for Saturday's dinner. It's meatloaf with broccoli cheese bake, avocado salad, and I have baked potatoes in the oven for everyone else. Thanks for watching, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any comments or suggestions, please leave down below. Thanks for watching what I cook for my family for dinner for the week. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.